So welcome to our YouTube channel. Just a little background on why we're doing this. Well, we bought a piece of property and we've got a lot going on with it right now. As you can see behind me, we're starting to clear some land and put a house on it hopefully one day, Lord willing. And we've got our family's growing pretty quick. We got a daughter, we just had a son 8 days ago. And so before time gets away from us and we wonder why we didn't take the time to record all of this, we wanted to try and put it in a place where we could go back and look at it, or our children could go back and look at it and just see where we came from, how we started, and just go from there. By no means are we rich or anything like that, so we take our time doing things, but time flies. So we wanted to go ahead and just put this in one convenient location for friends, family, and of course our children. But trying to do all this type of thing, we're not professionals, so we do the best that we can. We try to work hard, and I just want to share that with you all, and maybe somebody on YouTube will find it helpful, but if not, then we look forward to our families being able to reflect on all of this. So without further ado, I'll show you around. So this is where we hope for our house spot to go. We started clearing quite a few trees here, a lot more to go, and we hope to put it here. What I've tried to do is just basically clean up the tops of the trees. That way we can bring an excavator in here and get up all these stumps. But it's a work in progress, but as time allows, we'll try and get more and more of it done. Here's our tractor. Hopefully this will last long enough for us to at least get the property all done. It's a Ford 4000 series. It's actually a Ford 4410. It's a Woods model, which it suits us because it was made for something like this, for doing logging and lumber and that type of thing. So we're thankful to have this. So as you can see here, this is a trail that I've created, just using the tractor and the bush hog and just moving things around here, so we can easily access some nice features to the property. Here's our creek. The trail will run right along the creek line here, so that'll basically be in the footage that you're about to see as we go down there pretty quickly. So even though the creek is absolutely beautiful, its only downfall is that it prevents us from getting to the main attraction of our property. So as you can see, I've got a bridge here. It looks like a total redneck mess right now because the water likes to rise here with all the rain that we've had. Surprisingly, this little teeny little creek right here ends up backing up and literally gets about 6 feet high from where I'm currently standing right now. I don't know if you can see. I'll try and zoom in on it. But that red marker right there was the last really large rain that we had. And because the bridge here is actually made of wood, I just put the grating on it. It likes to try and float away and causes me a whole lot of pain and heartache trying to put this back together. So I wanted to put enough weight on it to where it would not float away, and thankfully it hasn't done so since I put all this grating on here, as well as the bush hog and the disc. So we'll continue on with our little tour. So this is really the main reason why we bought the property, this river here, and we absolutely love it. The kids love it. We love playing in it, going fishing in it. We don't catch anything massive. It's a little bit larger than a creek, but we have a good time, and truly that's what matters. It's pretty muddy right now. Everything up here is just covered in mud. We had a very, very wet spring, and it just continues to be so wet, and we've got mud all over the place, but that's perfectly fine because it'll go away, and before we know it, it'll be 100 degrees and we'll be wishing that we had more rain. But just a couple little snapshots of the river here, and I'll try not to fall down in the water as I show them. But this is basically one of our best fishing spots here. The fish like to be underneath all these roots and that type of thing, and we pull them out about the size of your hand, which isn't massive, but it's plenty of fun, and that's why we're here and why we're enjoying it. Just some more shots down here of the bank. Nothing spectacular, and it's actually pretty muddy right now. Typically it's not. It's usually pretty clear to where when the sun shines down directly into it, you can see the bottom. It's not too terribly deep. It's usually on average right out here in the open area about 3 to 4 feet, and I've seen it as high normally as about 6 feet right in here, but again, it can get a whole lot higher than that and cover up all of this pretty quickly with enough rain. So that's basically it. That's the tour of our property here, and there will be much more videos to come.